7 de la noche con 29 minutos. En estos precisos momentos aquí en Tecate Emblema tenemos una superestrella, Becky Hill in the house.
Hola.
How do you feel?
I'm over the moon. Today was a dream come true. It's my first time here in Mexico City. It was my first show in South America, so I really felt like I made a bit of personal history for me today.
Ella está emocionada porque es la primera vez que viene a México y que aparte disfrutó mucho su presentación. You were in the pyramids the past days, right?
Yes, yeah, went into the pyramids. I bought some obsidian from the volcanoes. So yeah, I've just had the best time being a tourist here. I feel very grateful that I've got to come here and explore this beautiful city and also, you know, experience what the crowds are like as well. Yeah, I feel very grateful.
And you were rocking that obsidian on the show.
I was.
Yes. Ella menciona que compró obsidiana de cuando visitó las pirámides y ella simplemente se siente emocionada por cómo México la recibió. Now, you played a lot of music from your new album, Believe Me Now. That was amazing. You also played different songs like Gecko, the new version, Override. Mm-hmm. You played the Medusa ones. Which one is the most satisfying for you? Because you also collab with Chase and Status, Afterglow. For you, which one is the best one that describes your essence?
It's really difficult to pick one out of all of them. I think Lose Control is amazing because everyone knows it all over the world.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter wherever I go, people know that song. For me, it's got to be my own records. I think Swim, for me, which is an album record. MK remixed it earlier this year. For me, that's something that feels very personal and very close to my heart. So yeah, but I did really enjoy today singing an incredibly personal record of mine called I Could Get Used to This in Spanish.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. I recorded it about 4 or 5 years ago in Spanish, and it lives on YouTube. So if anybody wants to check that out, go see it there. But I did sing it live for the first time today.
Yes.
So yeah, I was incredibly nervous, and I hope I did it justice.
And you had something that you said that it was impressive. Why use AI when you can sing the actual song?
Yeah, you got to. And you know what? So many people in the comments on YouTube were like, "This is AI. She's cheated," and I wanted to prove today that I definitely did not cheat. That's all me learning Spanish line by line.
And what's amazing because there was also phrases during your presentation talking in Spanish. So actually we love that connection with the language, not only with your music, and also the drum and bass. That, for example, Disconnect was a huge track over Europe, and here in Mexico we also love the track.
Yay!
We can expect more drum and bass in your career?
You know what? There's always a drum and bass record, at least one on every album. I've just been back in the studio with Netsky, who's a very good friend of mine. Already done a record with him for his album, so I think it's time that he returns the favor. So yeah, there's always going to be drum and bass. For me, it's my favorite genre of all time. So yeah, I'll always be doing drum and bass records.
Wow. Now, if you could pick someone from the industry to do a collab, which one would you pick?
I've always wanted to collaborate with people like Calvin Harris, but I also think there's room with Dom Dollar and John Summit and people like that. I think, you know, there's so many people in dance music now that are so incredible, and you know, I'd love to work with all sorts of people.
You're listening, Dom Dollar. You're listening, Calvin Harris. We have a great artist right now that wants to collaborate. Let's make that happen. Anything that you want to say to your Mexican fans?
Muchas gracias. Thank you so much for coming down today and partying with me here at this incredible festival in this incredible city. You've made me feel so warm and welcome. And I just want to say thank you so much. Please keep an eye out for new music, and I'll be visiting again very soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Seguimos aquí en Beats 100.9 Total Music.